Let's see the game of Kramnik versus Anand. Knowing this, knowing this continuation, knowing this game, the Anand game was played after. Anand prepared it, chose different continuation, and you see how he also had great problems. And let's see the game. So the game was d4, knight f6, c4, e6, g3, d5, bishop g2, bishop e7, knight f3, black castles, white castles, d takes c, queen c2, a6, queen takes c4, b5, queen c2, bishop b7. And after bishop d2, rook a7 move. Well, we already mentioned why black plays rook a7. It's in order to play the queen on a8 and later play c5, and rook is gonna play on a 7th rank. So after rook to a7, I think the move was prepared by Kramnik, and we will see how the game continues after that. Rook c1, bishop e4, queen b3, knight c6. Black will go knight a5 and prepares queen to a8. Meanwhile, attacking the d4 pawn, e3, queen a8. And here, to avoid all kinds of tactical shots, like threatening having some concrete threats on diagonal, white played queen d1, protecting the knight on f3. Knight b8 was played. It's rather passive continuation, and we see the game with the same variation where Leko played b4, stopping knight c3, which will be very dangerous for black because the light square bishop and whole diagonal will be in a great jeopardy. So knight b8 was played, bishop a5, rook c8 has to be protected, a3, bishop d6, knight bd2, attacking the bishop, bishop d5, queen f1. That's very, very strong move, because after queen f1, knight bd7, b4, e5. So the reason why queen f1 is strong move, because white was prepared for black's e5, is preparing for black's e5. They want to take later with the knight, and bishop will be protected on g2. After e5, d takes e, knight takes e5. Actually, bishop took on e5. Bishop takes e5, knight takes e5. Knight takes e5. And here, Kramnik made a very strong move, f3. It sounds maybe strange, but it looks maybe strange, but white wants to go e4, maintaining two bishop advantage and very mobile and moving center. f3 is a very good move. Knight c4, knight takes c4, bishop takes c4, and queen f2. Very, very big advantage for white. They're gonna go e4. They have two bishops. And now let me explain you the problem of bishop on a5. Bishop on a5 is a very strong piece. It may seem that it's totally out of the game, but it's not so, because black cannot keep pawn on c7 for much longer, because that will totally paralyzes rook on a7. For example, c5 or c6 will be met by bishop b6, bishop coming to very powerful diagonal. So altogether this position is quite bad for black. e4, c6, rook d1, rook d7 was played, rook takes d7, knight takes d7, rook d1, queen b7, and rook d6. White is totally dominating whole board. Both bishops are very active. The dark square bishop controls the d file, rook cannot go d8 square, rook cannot go rook d8. Light square can be activated by bishop h3 or f4. Black is in a lot of trouble in this position. In the game still happened f6, white went f4, then put the queen on d4 and won the game shortly after. That's easily won position.